My name is Grace. Thanks for joining me today for a good morning flow. So this flow is great to get you started in the morning, but you can do it at any time of day. We'll end our practice with a standing, invigorating breath practice, which you could also do in a seated position. But to get started, we'll begin in child's pose. So reach your hands forward and allow yourself to find a little bit of comfort here. Now, if this doesn't feel good in your shoulders, especially in the morning, you could rest the forehead on the floor and reach the hands behind you, or cross the forearms and rest the forehead on the forearms. Arrive in your chosen position with a few deep breaths in and out. Feel the earth beneath you. And notice any areas that are feeling particularly good this morning. Notice areas where it feels like the breath moves freely. Also take a moment to check in with any parts of you that might be feeling restriction or tension. Just notice. Take in as much information as you can about your current state. If your hands are reaching forward, crawl the hands forward just a little bit more. Plant the palms firmly on the earth. Take a big breath in and exhale. Sink the hips back even further. Keep the hands planted where they are and stretch the arms. Crawl the hands over to the right hand side. Plant the left hand on top of the right. And once again, hands anchor, but this time sink into the left hip and the left side of the body. Hands crawl over to the left side, right hand on top of left, anchor the palms, sink into the right side of the body. Hands reach forward, take a breath in, let the hands slide back towards you as you roll the spine up, and we'll take it into a few shoulder circles back for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, if it's not comfortable for you to be on the knees here, you could adjust into a position sitting flat on the floor, cross-legged. Or you could use a folded blanket or a cushion to support the tops of the feet while we're here for just a moment. Take a breath in, lift the heart, and send the hands out to the sides. Spread the fingers wide and lift the heart up to the ceiling. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest. Let the hands sweep forward as if you were diving into a pool, palm down, back rounds. Inhale, forward, lift the heart, palms out to the sides. Exhale, chin to chest, round the back. Inhale, rise up, hands out to the sides. Exhale, forward. Inhale, lift, and exhale, forward. One more time, inhale, rise. Exhale, dive. Pause here. Drop the hands and roll the spine up. We'll take it into 5 more shoulder circles back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. From here, let's reach the hands up. Exhale back into child's pose. Gaze forward. See if you can keep the forearms on the floor. And as if you were pushing a marble on the floor with your nose, slither yourself forward on an inhale. Push into the ground with the palms, straighten the arms for cobra. Exhale, send the hips back, child's pose. Inhale, gaze forward, rise up into your back bend, and exhale, child's pose. A few times like this. Inhale, forward, lift. Exhale, hips back. Inhale, forward, lift. Exhale, hips back. Last time, inhale forward, lift, but this time pause. On an exhale, look over the right shoulder. Back to center, inhale. Exhale, look over the left shoulder. Back to center, inhale. Exhale to table. So adjust the hands underneath the shoulders, knees are hips distance apart. Tuck the toes, lift the heart, breathe in, cow. Exhale, tops of the feet on the floor, round the back, cat. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift the heart. Exhale, tops of the feet on the ground, round the back. Last time, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Return to neutral. Walk the hands forward, one handprint. Tuck the toes, arch the back, lift the heart. Exhale, send the hips back, downward dog. Press the hips up and back. Head is between the elbows here. And the heels are driving to the ground, even if they don't touch. Take a moment and bend one knee and bend the other. Shift from one heel to the other as you stretch out the backs of the legs, the hamstrings. When the backs of the legs feel open, return to downward dog and arrive in your stillness. Take a breath in, shift yourself forward into a plank, and exhale, press it back, downward dog. Inhale, rise up to the toes, shift into the hands, come forward to a plank. Exhale back, downward dog. Last time, inhale forward to a plank. And exhale, downward dog. Look forward to the front of your mat. Jump, step, or walk, feet to hands, hands to feet, and end up in a forward fold at the top of the mat. Cross your arms, let the upper body sway a little bit. Let the head hang loose. Knees are slightly bent here. And switch the arms, cross them the other way, and keep swaying. Release the hands down to the feet or the floor and adjust into your flat back extension. So hands under the knees or above the knees. Take a breath in, lift the heart. And exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, breathe in, rise all the way to stand. Sweep the hands up overhead, touch the palms. Lift the heart, lean back. Exhale, rise up, hands drift to the heart. And then hands release down by the sides, Tadasana or mountain pose. So we've made our way from the earth to standing. And let's keep going with this rise of movement and rise of energy here. So toes are out to the corners, heels in. Let's do a little twisting. Let the arms hang loose. Relax the fingers. And I'm pivoting onto the foot of the side that I'm not twisting to. So this allows me to twist just a little bit further and really send the gaze behind me. So I'm stretching the neck and even getting a little stretch in the eyes. Keep twisting. We're going to stay with the twisting, but adjust the fingertips to the shoulders. See if you can keep a lot of space across the heart center. Keep yourself lifted. Slowly let your twist get smaller and come back to center. Relax the hands down by the sides. Adjust the feet to face forward, hips distance apart. Similar to what we did on the floor in our kneeling position, take a breath in, send the arms out to the sides, palms up. Exhale like you're diving in a pool, chin to chest, round the back. Inhale, rise up, hands out to the sides, lean back. Exhale, dive. Inhale, rise. Exhale, dive. Inhale, rise. Exhale, dive. Inhale, rise. Exhale, dive. Pause. Take a breath in, roll the spine up, and we'll take the shoulders back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out a little bit. Interlace the fingers overhead, pointer fingers out. Pull the shoulders away from the ears, and on an exhale, take it over to your right hand side. Adjust the gaze to face the sky, Heart stays lifted, core engaged. Breathe in, rise up. Can you interlace the fingers the other way? Put the other thumb on top. Exhale over to your left side. Inhale, rise up. Tilt back, one final back bend. Exhale, release down towards the floor, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back extension, press through the crown of the head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees, rise to the sun all the way to standing, touch the palms, lift the heart. Exhale, straighten the spine, hands to your center, and release down by the sides. Let's share a breath in. Sigh it out. Exhale. So now we're going to enjoy an invigorating segmented breath practice. So for this segmented breath practice, we'll be segmenting our exhale to give us a feeling of liveliness and energy. So take one hand over the other right at the heart center. For this breath, we'll take a full inhale, and if it's accessible to you, in and out the nose, but know that you can always modify. So take a deep inhale, and then instead of breathing out in one even breath, take 3 mini exhales, a third of the way out, a third of the way out, and the final third. So it will sound like this. Just like that. Your breath does not have to be as forceful as the audible inhales and exhales I just did. So arrive in your chosen position and just check in with the knees. I only say this because I have a tendency to hyperextend and lock them out as I'm in a standing position. So soften the knees, lift up through the top of the head, and let the shoulders relax away from the ears. I'll lead you through 5 rounds of this segmented breath practice. If you feel as though you have a hard time staying standing with the eyes closed, know that your gaze can be soft and you can just look at the top of the mat for a little extra balance. To start, take a deep breath in and release. And we'll begin. Inhale, exhale, exhale, exhale. 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 Now return to your regular deep breathing and let the hands release down by the sides. Feel the effects of that segmented breath practice. Notice any shifts in your experience physically or energetically. Take a full breath in, touch the palms overhead, lift the heart. Exhale, hands return to the heart center. Thank you so much for joining me for this good morning flow. Again, this is a great practice to do first thing in the morning or anytime you're looking for a little extra energy infused into your day. My name is Grace. Namaste.